Hey guys, quick introduction. This is an installation video. If you purchase my Notos, this is the installation guide. I like to start with the weight. So I don't have a scale that's sensitive enough to measure the weight. So I can't tell you precisely how much this unit weighs, but I can tell you that in filament, it's under a kilogram. So under 2 pounds, very easily under 2 pounds, probably about I'm gonna say altogether it's probably a pound. So for those people that wanted to know how heavy it is, okay, so measurement, as you can see here, the unit is a little bit shy under 18 inches. So actually, you got that on there. It's about 18.5 inches. Oh. So there you go, about 18.5 inches. So there you go. So the installation is pretty straightforward. You're gonna need a couple of tools. I have this kit here from Harbor Freights. Probably one of them is, 1.5 mils. So that's something, you'll need something small, at least under 2 mils. 1.5 mils, 2 mils is fine. So you're gonna remove everything from your Notos. You're just gonna have the block, the air tank, and top piece. So all this right here. First thing you want to do is install the pins, the retaining pins to hold the sear and the trigger. You want to install the trigger first. You want to put the trigger in there. The easiest way to do it is to use something like a pin like this to hold it in place from the back, and then put the pin in. And using something soft like one of these mallets, tap the pin in so it's flush. Same thing with the sear. Align it, tap it in so it's flush. Don't have to bang it too hard. It's gonna friction hold on there, so that's what you'll do. You'll push it in there. Second thing you need to do is you'll grab the block, the Notos block. You'll align it with the inside, with the back piece here. And what you need to make sure is the spring that sits right inside that little hole inside the sear. But the easiest way to do that is to hold it down like this, friction. So gravity's pulling it down. Align it, and then make sure the back kind of sits in there. You'll know the back is sitting there, and then you'll know when it's sitting correctly, because the tube here, the air tube, will be aligned with that part of the chassis, and it'll be, if you look at it here straight, you'll see that it is aligned as well. It's not skewed. It's not, it's not this way, it's not that way. It's flush. It's parallel with the chassis. Once that's done, once you have this in here, what you want to do is you want to grab the front piece, slide it in on the tube, align the rod here. That's the trigger mechanism. You want to make sure that's aligned there, and then you just want to snap. After that, you want to secure the Notos, and the way you do that is by using this 5mm and 5. Shit, man, come on. After that's done, you'll see that there is a place here to put a bolt. You will take the 5mm bolt that's supplied, and you will thread it in there. You just want to snug it in there. You don't want to do super tight. And there we go. That's it. the second piece you need to do is, there's a second retaining or bolt that you need to put, and it's put in through here, through the back. So if you are familiar, when you take your Notos apart, you'll remember that there is a nut in that, or sorry, a bolt that goes in the back here. So we're just gonna put that back in. I believe it's an M4. So take that M4 and locate it in the back. You don't want to over tighten because you don't want to strip anything. So once it's there, you'll feel it tight. Just make sure it's snug. And then you want to put the back piece, so the buttstock, just tap it on there. These are, I think these are M5 or M6. It's an M5. So you'll set that in there to make sure that it's aligned from the top and the bottom. That way the bolts are straight and they will thread in while cross threading. Tighten them up. Don't over tighten. You don't want to break anything. You don't want to strip or break anything. So just make sure they're tightened enough that they're snug. And that's it. On this one right here, I'm going to remove the magazine. And then just, check it, make sure that it cocks. And it does, and then that's it. If it doesn't cock, it's mostly due to the spring in here not being aligned. It could have moved to the sides. They come like this. The only piece you're gonna be, everything is already assembled. The trigger mechanism's already in there. These are measured to length, so the rod in here is perfectly measured to length so that it aligns right on the trigger. So you don't have to do any of that messing with any of that. You may have to, there is a little bit of adjustability. The trigger has internal threads, and the rod is threaded, so you can loosen it a little bit out, and that will give you more length so that it's closer to the trigger. Or you can tighten it and get it. You can adjust it in that format, in that manner. You can adjust it in that manner, but you shouldn't need to do any of that. But you do have the ability to do that. And then one other thing here is these springs are pretty strong springs. So, but those are you can always change these out for something softer if you don't like these. These are just the ones I was able to source. So, yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions, of course, you can always reach out. Contact me, and I am happy to help you.